Good morning, welcome back to the channel. Today we're actually going to be opening a pre-release pack as well as a collector booster box. Now you can see I got this for 25 bucks. I picked it up at my local LGS. We'll see if maybe we can get something good out of this. Lucky number 16. Let's see if we can. No. Okay, well, we'll turn this over for the end. Let's see here. Feel free to use that promo code. I am not going to use that at all. We got 6 packs here. Just normal, nothing special about them. Just jump right into this. Skip all these comments. Get to the juicy stuff, hopefully. Alright. Heliod's Intervention, first rare. Again, the nice artwork on these lands. And no foil. Well, that's embarrassing again. There we go. So I'm actually kind of surprised. Some of these cards are actually kind of starting to bounce back already, but still a lot of these cards, especially the mythics, are still trying to find their price points because the market's just getting so flooded with these mythics right now. So honestly, I think I would honestly prefer to just have rares in this spot because the rares kind of seem more stable to me with the values. But if you do get like an Uro or something, that's one of those mythics that is just seeing so much play even with how many mythics there are. You know, he's still maintaining value pretty good, so definitely a pretty good pool for that. Got Haktos, good old Haktos, not even worth very much from what I saw on the last video. And we got a Temple. Oh, we got a first foil. That's pretty sick. So I'm curious, your first pre-release, comment it down below. I'm kind of wanting to see kind of a little bit of like when everybody kind of got introduced. I know that my first pre-release was actually Dragons of Tarkir. That set was just absolutely nuts with the legendary dragons, so that was just so cool to me. But also I remember in my pre-release that there was actually somebody who managed to get like 3 of the legendary dragons that they had in that set and used all of them in the pre-release. So if you guys have some nuts pre-release stories like that, go ahead and comment that down below. We got just the Cronin War, but one of the cool things is you do get those timestamps, which is pretty cool. Alright, we're going to move on to that collector's box now. And a very interesting topic about this. So obviously, mythics are still going down, finding their price points. But I did see something very interesting when I was looking at card prices. So we're actually going to check that out while we're talking about this. So I'm actually going to be tracking one of these cards in here, or I guess I should say a group of them, and I'll kind of talk about why. So the thing I want to talk about is these normal full art foil lands. So we're going to be tracking those, seeing how many we can actually pull. But if you ask me, those are kind of like the hidden value of these sets, or I mean, I guess the collector's boxes, because those, ooh, we actually got our first, I've been wanting this card pretty badly. But no, so they have actually been having the same exact value as these foil constellation lands. So I kind of noticed that whenever I was looking for lands to price check for my last video. If you check on the comments, you can see kind of what I was pricing these for. But again, these normal foil lands, because there just aren't very many of them, like I said, a lot of people are going to want to be collecting these. And so because of that, these lands, at least when I checked TCG Player throughout the week, these lands were actually the same exact value as these lands. So let's say that the forest was $2.90, then these normal lands were also $2.90. So that's kind of something I want to see kind of throughout to see how many we actually get. Well, there's our first foil box topper. We got a mythic. I know my table's all over the mess right now. The other thing too that I want to kind of talk about is I feel like these lands are actually kind of the only thing that's holding up these value of these boxes right now. Especially because, again, if you check the comments of my videos, or the last video, these lands, I didn't do these ones, I only did these foil constellation lands. But all in all, for the the one box that I opened, these lands actually are what made the box actually get profit. So, oh, there's a duplication right there. So they actually are the reason why the box maintained value, because I think it was around like 260 or so, 270-ish, the total for the box that I opened last week was. But the lands alone were like $60 or something. Now, keep in mind, I am using TCG, and this was some time ago, so prices could be different now. But at least the time that I checked that throughout the week, the lands were actually what was holding up these values. So, definitely something I think, ooh, look at that. Okay, that is pretty sick, if I do say so myself. Oh my god. Let me tell you what, Wizards, y'all did a great job with these marble kind of sculpture, I guess you could say, looking Planeswalkers. Those are amazing. I liked the ones from the last collector sets that they did. I actually opened a foil of one of each of them, but I feel like doing the completely different art with those instead of just extending it is definitely awesome. Definitely stoked about getting that. We got that Treacherous Blessing. Oh, we got another Thassa. So that's going to put us at, I think, 4 mythics, I believe. Let me see if I didn't mix up my piles. 4 mythics. We're going to see if we can still break the record that Rudy said on his channel, the record of 11. So we're trying to aim for 12 if we can. But if not, then what is, and what will be, will be. Got a common? Oh my gosh. I'd rather have a common than the freaking land, but ooh, we got a Uro. Unfortunately, not a box topper version, but still very pricey card. On foil right now, he's looking at like $25 or $27, I believe, at least at the time of this filming video. So this is definitely going to be maintaining that value for the box for us. Land. So it's actually looking like we're getting about 1 land of these for each pack. I have seen some where they have maybe 2 or so. But like I said, I think that those are going to be... Oh, did y'all see that? I think that these are going to be what's holding up these values, especially with these lands. But these ones, I think, will end up being lower priced than these ones because these have just been having value over long. But we literally got 2 foil Planeswalker extended arts in one box. Can you believe that? Oh, that is crazy. Oh my god. Still loving the art. Now, we did get the Ashiok, which is the more expensive out of the Planeswalkers, I believe. I think the Calyx is the least expensive out of all of them. And I believe there's 3 total. That's why I say I think he's the least expensive. But still, getting that art is still awesome. Swamp there. We got our foil islands. We got a treacherous blessing. Oh, a foil Nynx Lotus. Artwork is stunning. And then just 2 demigods. I think that's actually our first forest that's the unextended art. Eidolon. Oh man, another temple. And Gravebreaker Lamia. And nothing in the last spot. Well, opening packs is definitely not my strong point, if you can see. We actually got our first slot here is a land, so maybe we can actually get 2 lands in this. Yes. Alright, well then that's something good to know. First land in the thing is going to mean we're going to get 2, hopefully, maybe. We got the Woe Strider. The Allure of Break My Wallet. The Cronin War, and just another demigod. Now, I actually had high hopes for these demigods coming into this when they did the previews before, the spoilers, there we go. But honestly, these collector's boxes have actually killed those prices just because of having so many in the back here, which kind of sucks because, again, I had really high hopes for those demigods. I know a lot of people didn't really... Ooh, that's actually a pretty decent pull right there. I know a lot of people didn't actually have a lot of draw to those cards, but at least for me, you know, I thought that the idea was cool. They're kind of gods, but kind of not. Curious to kind of see what everybody else thinks about that. We got a mountain. Last pack, can we pull some more mythics? Maybe even another Planeswalker box topper. This is actually a pretty good pull. I know this is one of the more expensive out of the theme sets. We got that Shadow Spear. Temple of Malice foil. And can we pull a god last pack? No. Alright, well, again, let's see how many mythics we got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kind of low. But we did get these 2 foil Planeswalkers. Now let's actually real quick see how many of these lands we ended up getting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that's actually pretty high. Again, I'll kind of see what these prices are. Put them in the description just so that you guys know. But if you like the video, feel free to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell icon so that you get notified when I do my next videos. And thank you so much for watching.